Crypto Dough channel, and today I am talking about the ETF. Now, we're talking about XRP ETF to be exact, and I noticed, mostly time if you position yourself before an ETF approval, let's just say within a couple of months, you would have gained some form of profit, right? So this ETF, though it's plenty of ETFs coming like HBAR and Cardona, um, just to name a few, but we're talking about the XRP. And the reason why is because June 17th, which is tomorrow, is going to be a day that they decide on the Franklin Templeton ETF, right? This is the day that they decide on it. So what I did today is I bought some more root. Now I already have a whole bunch of XRP. I bought some more root today because I noticed that the root chart is going up and they actually burn XRP. Plus, I like that a lot of big companies like Warner Brothers is behind the root thing. I don't really have a lot of exposures to the gaming side of it, but I know the gaming will be 10 times bigger than the actual crypto as well, right? Not saying that the crypto isn't important. It's very important as well, but I want to diversify, right? I'm Crypto Dough once again, and I'm here to share everything I know with you guys so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. My goal is for this is to get to at least 10,000 subs by the end of the year, right? So help me get there. Now I'm going to read an article from Coinpedia, right? This is the source that I'm getting it from, Coinpedia. The SEC decision on Franklin Templeton's XRP ETF is due June 17th. Today is the 16th, with approval odds of 88%. Let me repeat it. The SEC's decision on Franklin Templeton's XRP ETF is due June 17th, with approval odds at 88%. Signals a possible major price move. All right. Now, this is the only catalyst that I must say. Also, on June 18th, Jerome Powell speaks again. Bitcoin may sell off because, and Bitcoin is pumping right now, it's actually at 107, right? 107,000 to be exact, almost at 108. But people are expecting a rate cut. We're not going to get a rate cut to me until September. No matter how bad Trump's want the rate cut and everything else, logically, it doesn't make sense for us to get one until September. So the market might sell off a bit then, right? The SEC's decision, okay, we read that Ripple's joint legal motion to lift the institutional sale ban could clear the way for the ETF approval, but delays remain a risk. That is true. A big XRP ETF decision is due tomorrow, June 17th, with Ripple pushing for a legal settlement and a SEC to decide on Franklin Templeton's ETF filing. XRP could be ready for a parabolic move if things move in its favor. I believe so. Now, I've always been a supporter of XRP since 2019. And I've been dragged through the mud. I'm talking about through the mud, see my portfolio decimate, but I didn't sell because I actually believed in the underlying technology of it. And 9 times out of 10, anything that's worth having, you're going to have to go through court some way, some shape or form, especially if you're going against the system. And not only that, especially if you're helping the system out. You know, XRP to me is a solution for the system that we actually have, right? It's a solution. Instead of you waiting 3 to 5 business days for a payment, and that's Monday through Friday. What if you happens if you send something on Friday afternoon? You got to wait damn near until next Friday. That's actually 7 days. To me, that's a bit lethargic. We need to move past these things, and the banks to me are in trouble. That's why to me Visa, MasterCard, Mostly banks are closing. They're doing online banking. They're already moving the system into play, right? And that's why I tell people, yes, the war is important, Israel versus Iran, but I believe that mostly things are staged nowadays, right? Mostly things are staged nowadays because they're trying to say Iran has an upper hand on Israel. Israel is a superpower. That's a superpower, right? That's the Jewish community. They're super strong. They're not letting anything fly. Now, I believe in organized chaos, and I believe that this is probably the last distraction that they're going to have in order to roll out this new digital infrastructure. So I'm paying attention to where the money is going and where the money is flowing, right? And it's flowing into crypto. Just saying. Just saying. It's flowing directly into crypto. Let's get in with this article. Okay, we already talked about that. XRP ETF approval odds strong at 88%. The odds for a spot XRP ETF approval on Polymarket surged to 98% in June and have slightly dipped to 88 this week. Now, I believe Franklin Templeton may be one of, I don't know who signed or who proposed the XRP bill first. We're going to figure that out. And the SEC got to decide who will they approve first, or they're going to approve everything all at once. I believe the Bitcoin ETF, everything got approved all at once, which is going to send so much money into XRP, right? The SEC is also trying to delay XRP based on the settlement that they proposed. That's another thing. So they've been kicking the can down the road for a while. How far can they kick the can down the road? That's maybe the risk factor. But if we go through the Genius Act getting approved this week, XRP ETF getting approved this week, and I believe it's 16 ETFs filed under XRP. 21 shares filed. A lot of people are filing one, right? We must see what's happening. Let's continue. Bloomberg analysis now predicts an 85% chance. I like anything above a 75%, right? High 80s, that's pretty good. It's 8 out of 10. That's a high chance. Bloomberg analysis now predicts an 85% chance for XRP ETF approval this year. Top firms like Bitwise and Grayscale are also waiting for approvals. Don't forget about Grayscale. That's a big boy. Grayscale's XRP ETF decision is likely due by October 18th, while ProShare has requested a final decision by June 25th. If approved, the SEC won't be able to delay ProShare's ETF beyond that date. So I believe if they approve Franklin Templeton, and then in June you have ProShares, it's like a falling domino. They're going to have to approve every ETF. And they might set a rule, we can only approve 15, 20, 10, or whoever filed first, the first 10, whatever they're going to do. It's going to be beneficial to the XRP community, right? Bloomberg ETF analysis James Seifert says that the recent XRP ETF delay are normal, not surprising. The SEC usually takes the full review period with the most final decision expected in October. He also said that even with a crypto-friendly SEC, early approvals would be out of the norm. XRP ETF approval hinged on key legal updates. The president of Crypto ETF Store explained how crypto ETFs are evolving fast with staking in kind redemptions and altcoin ETFs on the way. I just think that this is going to be positive for the space. If we don't get an approval tomorrow, oh well, I'm still going to keep my root position open. I put a nice amount of money in that. I believe that we're at 0.0060 now. So under a penny, you cannot beat that at all. I've been in since 0.041. So I just added more to my bag. I already have enough XRP in my cold wallet. I'm cool with that. I also have some on the Xamin wallet as well. That's what I trade with. So I think this is going to be a positive thing for XRP. In a couple of months, it doesn't even matter, right? But let's just see how the approval will work out. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys believe that they're going to approve all of the XRP ETFs? Put a 1 in the chat. You believe, put a 2 in the chat if you believe they're only going to approve a couple of ETFs, right? First come, first serve basis, right? And how much will that be? Put a 3 in the chat if you believe that they're going to deny all these ETFs, right? Let me know your thoughts down below. I just want to give you an update on the XRP ETF, which I think is going to be very vital for this space. This is another episode of the Crypto Dough channel. Once again, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. That's all I ask. Also, get some, I have some XRP merch right in the merch store, basically crypto merch. Fly, nice quality, everything is nice with it. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Put on your seatbelts. It's Crypto